Almost 380,000 Virginians could lose access to Sentara's providers under their commercial health care, Medicaid, or Medicare plans. Today, Sentara Health announced they're suspending some contracts after negotiations with Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield have stalled. Madison Schlegel is in the studio. And Madison, most of those impacted are right here in Hampton Roads.
Yeah, Janet, according to Sentara Health, over 200,000 of the nearly 380,000 people impacted by these contract negotiations live right here in Hampton Roads. Sentara says conversations with Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield have come to a dead stop over the last 8 months. Under the current agreement, Sentara Health will still be in-network for certain Anthem commercial and Medicare members through at least December 31st of 2026, and Medicaid members through January 28th of 2027. Adding other contracts will expire on a rolling basis next year. Sentara Health Executive Vice President Aubrey Lane says the decision didn't come lightly.
I want to say this is something that we did not want to take, but I think it's something we need to do. And unfortunately, these negotiations reached this step where you have to give formal termination in order to get the negotiations to continue.
Lane adds Anthem is looking to decrease their rate, but it comes at a time when Sentara Health's operations are already having to raise their rates because of rising medical costs, inflation, and the lack of federal funds.
We can't agree to an agreement that requires us to absorb significant losses, not only currently where we stand for reimbursement, but what's coming with some of the changes at the federal level.
Lane says those federal changes are becoming a compounding cost with rising uninsured hospital visits, which in turn is taking money away from providers.
There are less people covered, there are less services covered, or you get paid less for the service you should perform.
Sentara is looking to raise their reimbursement rate 6.2% and adds they're committed to continuing conversations with Anthem. Now, a spokesperson for Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield tells us they're disappointed that Sentara Health made the negotiations public before they're complete. They add they're confident an agreement can be reached before the current contracts expire. Madison Schlegel, 13 News Now.
All right, Madison, thank you. And Sentara wants to stress there are no changes right now. If you are enrolled in one of the impacted plans, you can still see Sentara care teams until those contracts expire.